What is up, YouTube? It is Sunday, so time for the weekly flea market video. Weekly flea market video game recap video. All right, let's dive into it. I got there around like 7:10 today, and I think I had around like $50 to spend, and I literally spent every dollar at the very first booth I found because he had so much good gaming stuff at pretty good prices. Um, First thing is first thing he's brought out that I saw is he had a big box for a PS2 game. So I looked through that. And there's actually a lot of good games that I wanted. So like Burnout 3, and the other Burnout Revenge in the series. Had some Crash racing games, Ratchet Clank. There's actually a second copy of that disc. I thought it was Up Your Arsenal I bought loose, so there's two discs in that. Had some Final Fantasy games, X and X2. I already have X, so I might have to. I think the version of X I had was like skipping, so I might replace that with this one and eventually fix the other one if that's the case. Finally got a copy of Resident Evil, so I grabbed all those PS2 games, and he's like, "Oh, I got more stuff. I got. You want to look at loose games?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I was like, "I usually do like $1 most of them." He's like, "Well, let's see." Most of the games he had were pretty good, so I actually ended up paying $2, and I didn't want to argue with him because I picked up Super Smash Bros. Melee for $2. It's got a teensy scratch in the clear plastic inner ring. It doesn't go anywhere near the data, and it is a little scuffed, so it doesn't play yet. So I got to get that resurfaced, but a great pickup at the price. Super Mario Galaxy, which does work. I tested. Another great game at $2. I know that game's worth over $10. I don't even know what Smash Melee goes for. It's probably around like 20 or more. I don't know if it's that much to lose, but still a hell of a deal. Need for Speed Most Wanted, another game that's worth over $10. So I'll probably be selling Most Wanted and Mario Galaxy. And then I've got a couple other ones I got to see if they work or not, like Road Rash and Final Fantasy X. So those might get sold. Fun further game collecting. I'm not really familiar with Fear Effect, so $2. It was interesting enough to pick up, I guess. 3 discs. They were actually all in the same jewel case, so I got a lot of stuff to check and see if it plays. Just hearing some weird sound. Anyhow, so pretty good game pickups. Not bad for even loose games, but shame that Super Smash didn't work, but I'm pretty sure I can get that working later. And then what I'm pretty stoked about is the Nintendo pickup, because that was a good deal. He wanted originally 20 for the system, and he's like, I got a controller, like the rectangular controller I'll toss in. I was like, all right. So he's like, do you have the power or the video card for it? He's like, I don't know. He's like, I got like tons of boxes and Rubbermaid bins full of stuff you can look through. So I did find an RF adapter that goes with it. I found also a quick shot joystick, and then a universal power adapter, which is actually sweet because I can actually use that to test a bunch of things because you can change the polarity, the voltage. So he was like, I'm probably gonna need like 30 if you're gonna get all that. I'm like, I look at my wallet and I have like $32. So I was like, man, I haven't even walked the rest of the market, man. I'm like, I'm gonna be literally tapping out here before I even go look at anything. He's like, all right, I'm sorry. He said he wanted 35, and I was like, would you do 30? He's like, nah, I gotta get 35. And I'm like, opening my wallet. I'm like, I only got 32. And he's like, all right, man, just give me 30. So I give my 30, and I'm about to walk the rest of the market. And I saw he had some 64 games, but they were really, really gross. Like he had Ready to Rumble, which I already have in better shape, and he had Rush 2, which actually, like on the top of it, it had some name literally burnt into it. Like someone had like, I don't even know how they did it, but it was like letters, like they were burnt in one at a time or something. Like imagine someone took like a typewriter and heated up each letter and then pressed it in. That's what it looked like. Someone put their name on top. And it was on both halves too. Like if it was just on the back half, I would have thought about it because I could replace it. So the only one that was in not terrible shape was a 1080. Had a permanent name on it, permanent marker name, which I can take off for rubbing alcohol and Sharpie if I need. Label is not too bad. I mean, it's got some wear on it from use. The pins definitely are kind of gross. Got some oxidation, but I can clean all that up. I'm pretty much sure I can get this working. The only thing I'm worried about is something's loose in it. Hopefully that's just dirt or something. But yeah, $2, not bad. I would have picked up the other two honestly for $2 each, but I didn't have any more money. Like that was the last $2 I gave him, and I think he was kind of cool. He hooked me up with it because I was like, "You want my last $2 before a 64 game?" He's like, "All right." So pretty much everything I got here for $50, which is already a great deal. I think the Nintendo alone was worth that. Um, some of the games I picked up I know are worth a good amount, like Galaxy, Super Smash, and Need for Speed Most Wanted. That's probably $50 at least right there on those three. So pretty nice haul today. I got to clean up and test a lot of stuff. The only two I've tested so far, just because I have the Wii in this living room, is the Super Smash and Mario Galaxy. A little bummed Super Smash doesn't work, but I mean, I'm not upset at the price I paid. I'm not out a lot, and I could probably still sell it on eBay for $2, even if it didn't work as is, you know. Maybe someone's got a better resurfacing machine down the road, but I think I can get that working. Alrighty, well, I already got some of my rubbing alcohol and my old toothbrush to start cleaning stuff up, so I'm gonna probably work on cleaning up the Nintendo and the controllers and the permanent marker off some of the stuff. Anyhow, I'm tired. I'm gonna wrap it up here and try to get to work, getting this stuff going. I might post another video, maybe an update, say what's working, what's not. I do want to stream a little more Friday the 13th today, and then I got a little schoolwork to do before I go to bed. But that's it, folks. That's the recap for today. As always, feel free to smash the like button if you want. Leave a comment down below. Have a great weekend and be safe. Obviously, Memorial Day, there's a lot of people drinking, driving out there. Don't be one of those. You know, get a cab. I know in Tampa where I live, it's free to take a taxi if you're drunk. Uber is really cheap. I don't know if they're doing any deal for Memorial Day or not, but always be safe. Plan on how you're getting home ahead of time. I won't lecture you too much like your parents, but always a risk this holiday. There's a lot of drunk drivers out there, so be safe, y'all. Catch you next week. Bye-bye.